The availability heuristic is how people's behavior systematically strays from what we should do in any given situation based on how easily a certain piece of information comes to mind. Tversky's and Kahneman's research shows how available information greatly influences our decisions, saving time, but also leading us astray. Illusory correlation is tied to the availability heuristic in that people become biased when judging how frequently two events co-occur based on their exposure to these things co-occurring. In Chapman and Chapman's 1967 study, they found that when exposed to examples of paranoia co-occurring with traits like strange eyes, people often overestimated how often these traits co-occurred. Recent or highly publicized information is generally most available because it's what we remember in the split second when we make a decision. So branding and effective marketing involve the availability heuristic because it makes certain information more available. At the mention of Sesame Street, you say Big Bird, not Snuffleupagus. The neon ostrich guy gets all the screen time. How could you be expected to remember the underrated furry elephant? When you hear Jersey Shore, you think Snooki, not Vinny. Look at the poof. Easily remembered? Availability. Bam. Lady Gaga wearing a meat dress to draw attention? Bam. Milking the availability heuristic. When asked to name a reindeer, you say Rudolph, with a light-up nose, his own song, and his own movie? Easily remembered. Bam. If you're making a public service announcement about how to recognize the signs of a stroke, the availability heuristic can save a life if people remember the FAST acronym. Availability. Bam. On the other hand, when kids see ads for cereal that have enough sugar to put a moose in a diabetic coma, availability heuristics work against you because that cereal is all that comes to mind when they think breakfast. Availability. Bam. Similarly, for every Big Bird toy manufacturer out there, the mental availability of the character is doing wonders for his or her business. But if you want to start making Snuffleupagus toys, well, you'll corner the market, but there's a reason that domain has laid untouched for so long, and for that you can blame the availability heuristic. To avoid making potentially bad decisions due to the availability heuristic, try to ask yourself why you're making one decision over another. Are you buying that phone because it's really the best choice, or because you remember the cute cartoon creatures in the ad you just saw? Sometimes just thinking it through a second time can help you recall additional information that might better inform your choice. And at this point, the next time someone asks you about Sesame Street, what character will you think of? Bam!